Islam Dwayne. It's February the 15th, 2019. I have my copper bowl, my copper pitcher. And I want to make sure I say it. I said bowl. Say it right. It is right here. And it's full with water. It's right here, and it's full with water. The directions that I read, we supposed to let the water sit for about 8 days. I mean 8 hours. Oh my gosh, I just walked in, I'm tired. 8 hours. I'm in the American Extended Stay in Annapolis, Maryland, and Monty is here. He's in the bathroom. Dwayne, in reference to feeling this morning, let me just tell you, Monty made the juicies. I'm making whole wheat pancakes. And I went on ahead and brought eggs, so we're gonna have eggs today. Okay. As I'm sitting here and I'm thinking about health, one of the things I realized in reference to unclean spirits are able to send sharp pains to your joints or your side. It's for attention, because your thoughts, because if you're ignoring them, if they're speaking outside and around the room, okay, they're speaking outside and around the room, they're trying to get your attention, they're trying to engage. And when they engage, that brings you to their world possibly, or takes you away from doing things that are productive, that's healing yourself. Whatever you're trying to do to keep your thoughts rising. Maybe like a lot of times, like if I'm chanting a affirmation of healing, some Negro black tone will come about, or somebody that speaks Spanish, a Negro blackie tone, or one of those African American tones. Somebody say paid, or he paid, or something like that, or somebody, or a Spanish accent, or sometimes even it could have a pale skin. It doesn't matter. Like I said, I hear mumbling, so I don't know where it's coming from. But what I could tell you is, one of the things I've learned, I have learned, is that if receiving sharp pains, it does, if you allow it to, through your thoughts, bring your attention away from what you need to do as a Hebrew Muslim, as a Moorish soul, to raise your frequency. Because that which is unclean, they can't raise their frequency as high, obviously. I mean, how are they going to raise their frequency when they're yelling, we paid, or I paid, and they causing harm? They molesting, raping, threatening to rape. The women running around saying I paid, or the females, not women, the females saying I paid, and these are unclean spirits. So I know that they can't raise their frequency. So, but I can. So, what that does, if you receive a sharp pain, okay, then you are actually directing your attention towards who is actually possibly sending that sharp pain, and to the sharp pain that you're receiving. So if I'm meditating and I'm trying to raise my frequency, not causing harm, raising my frequency, and that happens, then I think about why, the time it happens, and why is it happening. Okay, especially if I'm like preparing a healthy meal, a vegetarian meal, fruit smoothie, whatever, why is it happening? So unclean spirits come in many different groups. So they can be pale skinned, the Negro blackie, those that speak Spanish. Many agencies make money off of sickness, mental illness, and physical illness. Many make money off of that. So, and possession. So, possession is definitely a business. Possessing the body, the mind. So, it's definitely a unnatural, but it's definitely this procedure of possession of the mind is definitely something that is being used as to seem to be normal. Or this is how you supposed to want your body to be invaded and used by a unclean, filthy, nasty. Some of them you could just sense it. They filthy. Their spirit is so unclean. Okay, spirit. So anyway, And so that's that. I showed you my copper picture. So we're gonna start drinking, and hopefully, because it's not bodies, Islam from all other. I'm gonna get another one. We're gonna have to get another one because it's very small. Anyway, I'll talk to you later. Bye. The way by Arrington-Bey, Islam.